Alright, I'm on hole number 6 of the Fuji Open. I'm in Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Hole number 6. Alright. There's so many different, there's just different ways that you can attack this hole. I'm going to go at it with an extra mile and a Titan just because I have a lot of Titans. So I'm going to go at it with an extra mile. I want to make sure that I bring my backbone and my Hornet. I'll more than likely be in my backbone range. Bring a Titan. That's all I need. Now my goal here is to try and not have to do a lot of overpower, if any overpower. I'll probably have to use just a titch, just a little teeny bit, but the goal here is to try and get this shot done without using overpower. This can be one of those holes that you go into it, you hit it all week long, and you're all good to go, and you mess up one time up here in the upper rough and can't get on, and you ended up ruining a round. So my opponent's got a Quasar, power 1 ball, extra mile 8. You can see it's not going to take a whole lot of overpower to get up there. The wind is moving us in a forward moving direction, about maybe a mile per hour. Where my opponent's at will be very nice right there. That'll still be long iron range. I don't know why they're bummed. I still have a decent shot from there. Okay, so the wind's going to move me 2-6 this way, so about that much. So I'm going to come over just a little. And when I take the shot, I'll put a little teeny bit of curl on it, just to get it to come back to the fairway. Isn't it perfect? Just barely cleared that. Didn't quite put enough curl on it. If I'd have put a little bit more curl on it, I probably would have got a little bit more distance. But it just barely cleared that rough down there. But where I'm at right now is actually, you can get further down in there if you use overpower, and you can potentially get into your short iron range. The deal is that this hole plays, the closer you are to the cup, the more that second bounce, it's actually going higher up into the air, and you're losing a lot of forward momentum. And so with your short iron, you may actually find that the short iron shot's not is harder. It's not, because it won't play like it normally does. What I like to do on this hole is to get farther back. Very nice look at it from our opponent. You can see how the cup is on a little mound. So when you're playing this, so there's max club, and here's my minimum club. So I'm pretty close to minimum. Minimum with my backbone. Let's see, 2.8. It's 1.2. That'd be, I'm gonna go about a ring and 3/4. Isn't it perfect? The main thing here is to see what kind of run we're getting. And the ball guide's definitely, you can see where the ball guide was moving right when I put the topspin on it, and it died. And so the thought process is that, hey, the ball guide's kind of lying right there. The ball guide wasn't lying. That's what I'm finding tricky on this hole, is it's not playing like it used to play. As far as how it's coming in, it used with a lot of the holes. See how the cup is on a mound? The cup used to not be on a mound. You used to be able to come straight at it. And now with that mound on there, what's happening is that the ball guide you're coming from, and I'll dry this out. you're coming down into the valley, and then you're coming up to the green, and then there's the little hill where the flag's out, and so your ball guide is getting it right, and then it's digging into the hill, and so that's why you're not getting the read. So when you pull it farther back, it starts to pick that up, and it goes, but it still can't get up to the top. You put some more topspin on there, and once again it starts digging into the hill, and so it's really hard to set that shot up. As the week goes on, I'm going to have to continue to work on that setup to try and increase my odds of getting an albie. But the eagle there, nice and easy. You don't have to do, and we all know how this hole plays. We all played this hole in Tour 3 when we first started playing. You can lay up here at the top, and you can get over here. You can bounce off of this green and you can bring it over. It is a little bit tougher shot, and it is going to be a wood shot coming in, and you got to have a wood that's got a little bit of side. You got a ball that's got some side spin, or a wood that's got some curl, because it's a pretty long shot to get it up there, but you can get it done from the top of the hill. So you don't have to be risky and go over here, but if you've got high enough developed clubs and you've got big enough balls, Titans, Kingmakers, where you can get that bounce over. My goal is to try and get over here and get the bounce over without having to use any or very, very little overpower. I want to be able to do it where I'm using just enough overpower that I'm not making the ball guide go or the needle go faster. It's just kind of shaking, and it lets you know that you're in overpower. All right. That was hole number 6 of the Fuji Open tournament and Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.